million without power in the region right now. Power crews are all holed up in the hotels of the time being. No reason for them getting out on the road right now. Why in the world would they? First of all, the driving conditions are treacherous. That's one. Number two, if they were to string up line, the wind is keep knocking it down. So they've got to wait for the wind to subside. That's the latest we've got. Now, let's show you what we have here. Again, Brian, we talked about the wind. We got that. We talked about the rain. We certainly have that. We've got damage on the buildings. One thing that we do not have is we don't have too many reports of crime in the area. There have been reports of looting. That's granted in parts of Slidell. But in speaking of looting here in the city of New Orleans, has that happened? One reason why, of course, 29,000 law enforcement personnel out and about keeping the order. That's the latest we've got. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, let me ask you a question, Reynolds. You're there in the French Quarter, which, as New Orleans goes, that's high ground. Have you heard about any flooding to the north of you? Of course, that was the area that was so badly flooded in Katrina. And, you know, the water would run that way. So you would think if, with the flash flood warning going on, you would think there must be something that they're concerned about there.
Absolutely, Brian. No question about that. But thankfully, we haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about it north of the area. We heard last night some reports of flooding west of downtown. But in terms of north, nothing as of yet. But with all this rain coming down and this slow-moving system, it is all but a certainty that that's going to happen. Question is, how long is it going to be? How much flooding are we going to see? Already we've had reports of some flooding in a lot of the streams, a lot of the creeks throughout the region, but right within the floodplain. That's the latest we've got. Brian, let's send it back to you.
Okay, Reynolds Wolf in New Orleans. Thanks very much. All right, Todd and Alex. Todd and Alex. Heather and Alex.
That's okay.
It's a long day, Bravo. Thanks so much again.